Hey guys, welcome to another Form Titan one-on-one video on conditions of 1001. And this video is going to be really interesting because you're going to learn how to use conditions, and I'm going to talk you through each of the functionality from basic all the way to advanced, and hopefully you're a condition wizard by the end of this playlist if you followed it. So in this video we'll just talk about condition 101 using basic mode. So let's get started. I'm going back to my form builder here, and what I'll do is I'll get a drop down and we'll call this drop down would you like to give us a feedback. And what I'm going to do is just make it a little bit bigger. There you go. And then what I'll do is give it a value. So we're not integrating anything from Salesforce. We're just going to add two values within Form Titan. We'll say yes and we'll say no. And then we'll get a ratings star ratings underneath. Excuse me. And once I've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some logic, conditional logic. So what I'm going to say is if this field equals yes, then show me the star rating, otherwise don't show me the star rating, no. And if it's empty, then don't show this at all. So to do that, I'm going to show you the basic mode in conditions. What I'll do is I'll click this, and then I'll go under conditioning and we'll say set conditions. And with the basic mode, by default it's not, the basic mode is off, so you'll need to enable it, and you do that by toggling the button. And what we'll do is we'll add a bunch of conditions here and I'll talk you through what they actually mean. So if I say would you like to give us feedback equals yes, then show this field. Okay, and we can then do would you like to give us feedback equals no, then hide this field. And then we'll also say if would you like to give us feedback is empty, then hide this field. Okay, so we set up three conditions here, and they're all working together. If would you like to give us feedback is yes, then show me this field. Would you like to give us feedback equals no, then hide this field. And then would you like to give us is empty, then, sorry, that should be hide this field. And that's all we're doing. We're writing a condition on this field based on this condition. So once we've done that, let's go ahead and preview. So as you can see, it's empty and that star rating isn't there. So if I say yes, now the star rating is available. Excuse me. And if I say no, it disappears. Very, very easy, and probably the easiest conditional logic to use. If you have something very basic you need to condition, that's how you do it. Now, if you go back into our set conditions, and I'll click this field again, we'll go into conditions again. Now, I've written two different, I've written this for yes, and then I've written one for opposite no. But what do I need to write every time the opposite? Absolutely not. You can delete this and you can just tick support opposite. So it will say, would you like to give me equals yes, then show, otherwise no. And then we'll click apply, and what I'll do is I'll get rid of a couple of things here because I don't need those. Okay, so let's save and let's go ahead and preview this. Now, would you like to give us feedback is yes, and then if I say no, it disappears. Do you see how that support opposite comes into play here? And that's pretty much it. That's how you use the basic conditioning in conditions for any of the fields that you want. You simply just have to highlight the field and set a condition on it. You can use other fields to write condition on it as well. So you can use support opposite. If you don't want to use support opposite, you can use you can just add another rule there if you want. And that's how you do it. Thank you for watching this video.